Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Today is day 8. Day 8. Only 5 more days to go. Anyway, we've decided, well, after a long conversation last night when the girls had gone to sleep, thank you Eden, I need that. Me and Kirsty had a long lengthy chat about the diet, and she's decided to come off of the diet, but she's going to have a lot smaller portions, and she's going to try and follow as much as possible to Weight Watchers, what she's used to, because it's making her feel a little bit shaky, and then she's breastfeeding, that's not the best thing for her. So I've decided to take her off. She's come off now. She's enjoying toast and egg. She's still eating eggs and stuff for breakfast.
Egg, one toast.
But she's looking forward to a pizza baguette and salad tonight. And I'm going to be sitting there watching in envy. But I've decided I'm going to do it for 3 more days. I'm not going to continue the whole plan. Stop eating, please. Eden,
come here.
So I've changed it up a little bit after doing a little bit of research last night, because I want to lose another maybe 4 or 5 pounds. So, and then I can go on to a different diet and slowly and gradually lose the rest. So I'm going to be, for the next 3 days, I'm going to be eating just eggs and water. That is it. That's all I'm having. So breakfast is going to be 3 eggs, lunch is going to be 3 eggs, and the evening meal will be 3 eggs. And as much water as I can have, and as much black coffee as I can have. So I could end up having quite a lot of black coffee throughout the day. It's always a bonus. So there's my breakfast. That's 3 eggs cut up and a bottle of Pure Life water, and down there I've got a black coffee in my Henry Hoover. So I've got a Henry Hoover of coffee. So that's the plan for the next 3 days. I may well fold before the 3 days, because I think it might get a little bit monotonous for 3 days. But I'm going to give it a try. We've got plenty of eggs in the cupboard, in the freezer. In the freezer, no, in the fridge. So it should be okay. So we're looking forward. When I've finished the 3 days, hopefully I've lost another 5 pounds, 6 pounds hopefully. And then we're going to have a break for a little while doing dieting. But obviously we're still going to be doing the Weight Watchers, but when they're not, that's just a normal thing that we tend to do from time to time anyway. So that's the plan anyway. Today is a grey and overcast day. There's Eden. Ah, good girl. Take your dummy out and talk. Are you going to give people the dummy? I don't think they want your dummy. That one. You going to give them that one or that one? Yeah. She walks around with 3 dummies like her big sister used to. Crazy kid. But today, as you can see out there, it's quite grey and overcast. I was going to go into town, walk into town, have a wander around. But I don't think I am because of the weather. So I think it's going to be either a trip up to Great Park or a trip around the lake. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but I've got an idea coming up for Christmas, which is going to be obviously on here if I go ahead, and that's a Boxing Day swim in the sea. Anyway, as I was saying, thinking of doing a Boxing Day dip fancy dress. It's in a place called Folkestone at Sunny Sands, and they do it every year on Boxing Day. It's all for sponsorship and it's all for charity, and I think it's cancer relief this year. I need to look into it a little bit more. You're alright with me doing that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be cold. I don't know what to do.
Don't catch pneumonia, because I don't want anything spreading around the house.
No, I know. I'm quite resilient to things like that. So I'm looking to do that. There's a couple of other things. I'm going to be doing a cook up in the garden, probably firework night, or just before firework night in the pizza oven. I don't know if you can see it, but I built a pizza oven in the garden and used it a couple of years ago, and it's not been used ever since. So we're going to hopefully do a cook up in there. So I'm going to leave it here for now. I'm going to get the girls sorted out once I've eaten my eggs and got my water down me and my coffee. and we're going to go for a walk somewhere. It's just going to be a random walk. Don't know where we're going to go. We might end up somewhere we've never been before, but that's the plan anyway. So I'm going to enjoy my eggs and water, and I'll catch you in a little while. Well, we've got out the house. I've got the girlies with me. She has her juice and she has some frazzles. I've got my bottle of water hanging next to my hat, and rather than going to the lake, we thought we'd change it for a little bit because we're always going to the same place, so it must be a little bit, you know, monotonous. So we've come here, which is just over from the lake. This is known as the Singleton Fish Highway, believe it or not, because before they'd done this all up, this used to be a nice little stream that you could go into. We used to come here stream walking with Reese and Danielle. Lula, Kobe's been down here before, and obviously this summer Eden was introduced to stream walking, and she was down the far end, up that end with me, and we were sat in the water because it was a blissfully hot day. It was around about 83 degrees I think it was on that day. We had a picnic blanket down, we had a couple of friends with us, and we had a nice picnic. Lula come up this end where we are with her friends that are here, and we had a nice afternoon up here. But they put signs up a few months ago saying you're not allowed to get in the water because you're going to disturb the fish. Yeah. But my argument was, we've been coming here for 6 years, stream walking every summer when it's hot. So we're going to continue to do so, which we have done. But you have the canal here, which is nice and still. And then you have a little bridge that they constructed. This never used to be here, this bit. It was just all just overgrown. And then you got the stream, which they've widened, and they've put rocks up against on each side to control the flow of water all the way down. And it's in a really nice little wooded area. Now the beauty of this place is if you don't know it's here, you'll never find it. It's not on the map really. It's hidden away. It's a nice little gem. But like when we used to come up here a few years ago, before they'd done all the works, the Environment Agency come up here and done the work, not many people would come up here. It'd be quite quiet, and we'd come up here a couple of times and got some clay to make some stuff in the garden when Lulu was a little bit younger, and I got some terracotta pots, not pots but tubing, which I used for the pizza oven chimney, and they eventually cracked, so I had to get rid of them and make a new chimney for it. But it's really nice. You can hear the running water. It's quite tranquil. It's nice up here. But now a lot of people know it's here because it was advertised on Facebook. So people come up here and let their dogs go wild in the water and do their business in the water and on the sides of the water. And because there's no litter bins up here, nobody tends to really think about picking up their dog's mess, which it really annoys me personally. I don't mind dog owners. Dog owners are absolutely fine, but when they leave their muck laying around because they can't be bothered to get a bag and pick it up and put it in a red bin, that's when it comes an issue. But it's lovely up here. So this morning it's quite nice. I've been here. I've also come up here on a night hike with Reese and Kobe, I think it was, a few years ago when they were younger, and we had a camping stove, and we set up a camping stove just over there by that tree there that's leaning into the water, and we made some pancakes and we had coffee and tea, and it was about 10 o'clock at night in the summer holidays, and it was just getting dark. It was really, really nice. We had head torches on and stuff, and we also done around the other side where we normally go around the lake, we done that as well on that same night. So we was out for a good couple of hours doing that. It was good fun. But as you can see, there's nobody about. No one at all is here because it's quite quiet. So I'm going to leave it here for a minute. I'm going to get my water. Eden's going to finish eating her crisps, and then she's going to drink some juice. Indy's sitting there chilling. I'm going to sort her out in a minute because she needs straightening up. And we'll come back to you once we're down the other end and we'll show the other view. Right, Eden's finished her crisps and her drink. So we're going to take a slow wander back down to where the fields are. Get back down onto the pathway. And then go around the lake. So we might come back to you at the lake. But as you can see, it's absolutely lovely down here. I could spend hours down here, and I have done, to be fair. But since it's been done up, it is nicer. Don't get me wrong, it is nicer, but it's more man-made now, so it's more unnatural. But before it was really natural. It was just a little stream, and it was a chalk and clay-based stream. So you could dig out clay and make it really deep. And where the original watercourse was, there was really deep points where the water had washed away the clay over years and years. And it was nearly 6 foot deep in some places, but now it's only up to your ankles, a little bit deeper than that. So we're going to take a slow walk back. As you can see, we're in Ashford, but it's like we're in the middle of the forest, which is a nice little hidden gem. So we're going to leave it here, and we'll come back to you. Good evening, welcome back to the channel. Today's been a hard day, as you can tell from watching previous footage. We went to the stream, and then we went down to the lake, and then we got home. I had my lunch. I had 3 boiled eggs and a big bottle of water, which was, yeah, nice. And then I went out a little bit later on to go and get Lula from school. She finished at 3. And then we came back and we had Lula's dad here for a while.
You threw Lula's Eden dinner
Who
everywhere?
decided to throw Lula's dinner across the
Eden's.
floor. Eden's dinner across the floor by mistake, by accident. So there was fish fingers, chips, kiwi scattered all over the floor. And he was so embarrassed, bless him, but there you go. It was an accident. He didn't know I was coming through the hallway, and he was stood in the doorway by the front room, and he put his hand down and he hit the plate and it went over. But there you go. Don't matter, it's just food. It went straight in the bin. So yeah, so I had my boiled eggs tonight. Feeling quite hungry at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel hungry. Says me whilst you're sitting there munching away on cookies.
You have the option.
I have the option, but I'm not going to take the option.
Well then, stop moaning.
Okay, boss. So yeah, so it's been a tough night. I'm looking forward to getting into bed, to be fair, because then I can go to sleep and wake up and I'll have some food in the morning. Might go to town tomorrow on a bus. I don't know, excuse me. Oh, tired today. Might go to town with the girls, I don't know yet. See what's happening tomorrow. But that leads me on to another thing. We're going to be doing another video, which is going to be uploaded probably tomorrow evening.
Which is late.
Which is a little bit late because we didn't do it at the weekend because we're quite a lot on and people here and stuff. If you've been watching the channel, you would have seen that we went into B&M's, but we had to rush into B&M's last Friday, I think it was. And we picked up something, and this is what we decided to pick up. It's a chili shot challenge. Put yourself to the test with our spicy, fiery chili shot challenge. Give the arrow a spin and let the board determine who gets scorched first. This set includes shots in 4 different flavours. Chill the shot bottles before you start the game. When it's your turn to drink, pour half a bottle into your shot glass and knock back your shot. Are you ready for the challenge? Well, it's meant to be a game for 4 people. But there's only one going to be playing it, so I might be a little bit pissed by the end of it, but that's a good thing. Alcohol isn't allowed on this diet, but I'm taking a night off to do this one. So if you're interested in watching this, it's not going to be a very long video, I don't think, because it'll be quite quick and over and done with. But if you're interested in watching this video, subscribe, hit the like button, drop some comments down below, follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook and Snapchat. There'll be details of this put on there. So yeah, so if you want to come back, watch the next video that's going to be uploaded. Tick the post notification bell and you'll be notified when we upload, and we upload daily. So I'm going to end this vlog now, so I wish you a good night, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.